So what are these things? Well, that one's dead, but what are the other things? I took a break and watched The Green Mile for the first time. So now that I've been crying for the past hour, let's get back into this. Until we gain entry into the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail us. It will require time, and I am loath to waste, but I have a mind to set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps we can be of assistance, said a mysterious person. And you are? Okay. Two randos just walking up. Be at ease, friends, for we share the self-same goal. They both have blood-red eyes. I am Unei, and my companion is called Doga. We're scholars of the Allagan civilization, sent by the students of Baldesion to assist in your endeavor. Unei and Doga, rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. You claim to be here students at the students' behest, but we have received nary a word of your coming. I'm sure you'll not take it amiss if we seem somewhat doubtful. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help. Oh? What's up? What is a Garaha? It's nothing. There was a pain, but it has subsided. Did he grab his red eye? And that was a knowing look. What's going on? Well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. So I'm onto something, okay. The same? You have the Allagan eye as well? The Allagan eye. This sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to the Allagans, yet I inherited it from my father as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I've sought to learn the truth of its manifestation, and if there's aught you know, I implore you to tell me. My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain, those who possess the trait are bound by fate to a lag. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. So who are these two? That's a door. It's a very detailed door. It's a big door. It's a very big door. Hello. We've come to see the door. Ah, some old faces to lift the spirit, and a couple of new ones besides. Allow me to introduce Unei and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Allag, sent here by our friends of Baldesion to aid in the investigation. We understand you're having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. It is our hope that we can be of some small assistance. If your attires ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is we can't get it open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no success via the orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective as a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. What if it's just a knock combination? The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon. A man and a woman, respectant, Allegan royalty by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. A man and a woman, huh? Like the two that just showed up? Am I onto something here? Yeah. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. They have a plan. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. They are somehow connected to this place. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open on its own accord? It's a cool effect. High five the door. And there we go. Yep. I don't think any of us expected that to happen. Well. Seven hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Are you the Green Lanterns? What's going on? Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Royal blood. Exactly as passed down through legend, I'm delighted to see. Oh, is this Nero? Yeah! Here he comes. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. Nero, you're still alive? Would anyone ever answer no to that question? Garland, Garland. If I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. Ah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured, I'm no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. Oh! So he's like a free agent now. And so I've been roaming this land, Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you've committed, you think us that gullible? Oh, come on, Sid, just give him a chance. Come on. I think he's fun. If you're suspicious of my intent, it is only my just deserts, but I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. Tell me. Tell me. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower was a symbol of ancient Allag's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. So are they royalty or a select few individuals? This is what I want to know. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gates. So they're royals. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descended from Allagan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. Okay. To put it plainly, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of Allagan ingenuity. Wait. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? Interesting. Okay. Some of my favorite Star Wars characters are clones, so... Don't worry. It would seem the time for concealment is past. Pray accept our apologies. It was not our intent to deceive. We simply wished to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making that what many would consider deranged claims. Fair. If it please you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There is much and more to tell. Oh, okay, so we're just leaving this place now? Very well. So we're just walking back? Okay, I thought we were gonna, you know, go deeper into the tower and fight more. Can I fight, please? Okay, Nero's turning back. I'm turning around too. I want to talk to Nero. 7 health. Do you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garland. You know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a deal more besides. It used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but it's yours now if you wish to. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. I love this new Nero, man. He's so cool. Okay. Time to explain before I push you off the cliff. Go on. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldessian. Really? Nay, we are clones. Copies of people who once existed, given life through Allagan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. I think it's fairly simple, but... if it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created? And more specifically, what is it you now seek to do? Answering your questions require that we revisit Allagan history. Pray bear with us. Okay. New song? The Allagan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. Just listen to the music, sorry. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as the symbol of Allagan pride. Paragons, I'm so out of it. Parents took their children there, that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allagan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into despair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Allag to greatness. Asmon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Xande. Xande? Xande? I'm going with Xande. None other. It is part of his experiments. Asmon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Unei and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two Allegan emperors named Xande. Oh, is it the good one or the bad one? It was commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike, to think that the two were in fact one and the same. That makes more sense with what we're actually talking about. Thought they were gonna be like, well, which one was it? The good one or the bad one? But yeah, them being the same makes a lot of sense considering we're talking clones. Aye, Xande returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more. And true to Aemon's prediction, the Emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. Would that he could. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Xande turned his sights towards a forbidden source, darkness. Oh. Oh, like the Asians? In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Nero likes that. Darkness again? Seven hells. What is it with megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Way to ruin that, Sid. Would that you were right, Master Garland. There it is. Assumed as much. Alas, Emperor Xande is very much alive. Within Circus Tower he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Sid had to open his mouth, man. This reminds me a lot of the third Pokemon movie with Entei. There's a lot of stairs in that movie. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. Okay. So it was actually the Allegans who were behind Dalamud. Okay. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. This was a while ago then, I guess. In the blink of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Aemon, now Emperor Xande's closest aide, invoked the powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state they were to remain until the time was ripe to reawaken. Oof. And that's now, I'm guessing. Eras came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the Seventh Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. Oh, so it's been here for 5 years. I'm assuming. At that moment, Emperor Xande reawakened. Is that him on the throne? In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Ooh, just a flash, huh? It looked like Ganondorf. Looked a lot like Ganondorf. Just for no other purpose but to put an end to Xande's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Unei and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action, concluding that we alone could not overcome Xande. We struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. There's no ordinary man who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, Chrane Cardinal, soon to be Carmine, we are confident that we can end Xande's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Baldessian among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So what will we do, Chrane? The world's in grave danger again. It just so happens that you're an expert at saving it. Guess we'll just go and save it again? Yeah. Oi 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 oi. Oi 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 oi. Oh. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allagan Empire's dark past laid to rest. Hell yeah. Let's put it in the ground. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allagan civilization, but of what worth is that knowledge if it means subjugating the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that the tower's secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Unei and Doga, living, breathing Allagans. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Chrane, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say, this includes Emperor Xande himself. I'm ready, dude. Bring it. I've been waiting. Been waiting to get my chance. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work, then. Bye-bye. What are you thinking, Nero? Oh, I'm not gonna hear it? Okay. Sid is threatening him in the background. Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean... You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Allagan Eye, you called it, but to us it is the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. Oh really? So the cat is important. I cannot explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it a coincidence. Though you're doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time. Is that gonna be the Heavensward storyline? Figuring out what's up with the cat. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Xande himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength, and may the force be with you. Da 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 da. There he is. The time has come. You fight valiantly, mortals, but to no avail. Absolute darkness draws nigh. Soon it will be unleashed. This is a big dude. Oh, get out of that. This guy's big, man. Big Ganondorf. We'll beat him. I believe. I believe. Life is a circus. Level up. Fall, Ganondorf. We did it. Haha. That's it then. We did it. We cleared the tower. Of course, darkness. Chrane! You did it! You defeated Emperor Xande. Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Truly, you are the champion we had hoped for, Chrane Cardle, soon to be Carmine. With Emperor Xande now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. Oh, he's geared up. What are you planning? What are you playing at now, Nero? In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. I'm enjoying their rivalry. There are two ways that we may seal off Circus Tower, either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task. What about that, though? What about that thing? Is that your task? That distortion, what is it? The power that Xande sought to obtain comes from the void. The world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Voidsent. Voidsent feed on ether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Xande entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Voidsent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Unei and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood, Xande sealed his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga, finally, we may fulfill our purpose. Nero is going on about something in the background. Oh, same effect from when they opened the door. That's an iPhone. Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment I feared that this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the Ultima weapon compares to this. Nero? What are you talking about? What is he about to do? The covenant is everlasting. That's not good. That's not good at all. Fill me in. What's happening? Oh. Heidelin now? Oh, the Echo now. He is huge. And so Mercidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allagan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid. An endless void bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Being without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. Should he have a bit more of a fry on his voice? What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he needs not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness. That's not great. So what are these things? Well, that one's dead, but what are the other things? Chrane, pull yourself together. Oh, more. Great. Is there no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? Oh. Oh, my royal eye! Not now, damn it! Ooh, Oh, he has a gunblade. Sick. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, fuck. He took that personally. There you go. Yeah. Nero's great. Okay, Sid is fine. Good. Nero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Are they like shadow-infused clones? What's up? Something controls them. A void scent and no ordinary one at that. Doga! Oh! Well, you're going to. I guess there's a third wing. Confound it. Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. Is that what you're trying to do? That power is mine. Nero. 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 Oh, Nero! And he's gone too. The Covenant shall be honored. It's basically a purple Eye of Sauron. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light. and return this world to the void. And they all just die, okay. Huh. Interesting. Damn it, the rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? I don't know, I guess there's no third wing. That's as much as it pains me to leave without them. There's precious little we can do. Let us return to the find and consult Rambros. Damn. Has to be a third wing, right? All this happened within the tower? Gods preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate, of this I'm certain. There exist myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. It would seem that Xande sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. And like hiccups and a burp at the same time, and completely just shut me down. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Garland. The situation is bleak. Though void scent can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends still live. They better. Nero's on the other side. He better be alive. Damn it. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission. A mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years. And besides, I cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Xande's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. It is our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Guraha, ever since meeting Unei and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye? I honestly can't say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eye rests with Allag. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I shall consult experts and literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yes. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. Until the next patch, I'm guessing. I would ask that you all be patient. When dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. Yo, next patch, what up? Let's do it, third wing. Ah, Chrane, it's good you are come. What is with this game? Amon had ads called Cum Cum. Like, what is with this game, man? I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Unei, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Xande's orders, and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We've done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Unei and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those with the royal blood of Allag. During the Golden Age of Allag, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either this art or any with royal blood. He's right here. He has the eye. What do you mean? Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the cloud of darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Xande's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the ladder would suffice. But then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like the one that destroyed Allag. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use Circus's power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. Okay. Interesting. I'm in. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'm ready to end this. We need to get Nero back. And the other two, of course. But mainly Nero. He quickly became a very fun character. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides. And do hurry, Chrane. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Let's see this device. My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can open a gateway to the other world. Is there something amiss, Garaha? Ah, Emperor Xande's throne. How the mighty have fallen, huh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alag's art and power, now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Alagan civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there was no stopping Xande and his ambition. There were those who tried. Do you remember something? Xande's war of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alag. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened their destruction. Just as they moved towards Alag's hearts for the kill, Xande lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Xande desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power, held within Dalamud, to be emptied into Circus Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I'd learned of its cost from Unei and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Xande to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allagan history is astounding, Garaha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. This eye. Yes? Ah, Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open the Void Gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of Agrius. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good, now let's get started. He's so excited. Haha. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. It's time. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. There we go. We've made contact. Now let's see if we're gonna regret this or not. I am apprehensive. A rift to the world of darkness, as Unei called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the dark realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the void gate stays open. As for the sons of Saint Koinak, this rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we're truly lost. Which leaves Chrane, my friend. It is a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades, but you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. So, a Tuesday, then. Chrane, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you're no doubt aware, it is a trait only amongst Allegan royalty. I was there when you found out, yes. Long have I have pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those 2 clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with a lag. Mayhap what I wish to remember and these words are related, mayhap not, but I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. So he is coming. Aye. You have my thanks, friend. Now, let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. What's going on here? Who disturbs the gloom? The mortals are enter from the realm of light. You have not stumbled here without something. I am the cloud of darkness. What I do not smother, I devour. What I cannot devour, I destroy. The covenant is everlasting. All mortals before the flood of darkness will sink lifeless into the void. Looking at her now, I should have probably given her more of a, unique voice. Like, the void. All who enter shall suffer. Something along those lines, Oh well. It's too late now. Where did she go? Everyone's standing in a big bubble. Oh, there she is. Oh, okay, that hit me. Somehow. In darkness, all is one. Okay, what are we? Giant circles. Let's take this thing, I guess. Oh, okay. And the walls are down, okay. And we cannot help them in there. Okay, makes sense. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Let's go. It's a big beam. You will die, cloud of darkness. Let the sun shine in. No! That's a pretty cool death scene. Aha! It's over! Okay. Here we are at the edge of the void. Where in the 7 hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids our cause little. Little. Doga! Unei! Can you hear me? Nero! Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? What they do to you, Nero? Whoa. Though I don't blame you for missing my company. What happened to you? I thought I left WoW. Did they turn you into Magni? Like the crystallized version of Magni that's like, Azeroth! Azeroth needs your help, champion! Like, what they do to you, man? Thank the 12, are you alright? Runs for 15 miles across the platform. As alright as can be expected, Unei has simply passed out. Whoa. Look at that. Nero, by the gods, what happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep, and allowed this foul place to enter his body. Now the darkness claws at the ether of his very form. Would that we could have protected him. I swear if we lose Nero here, he just became a great character. Like, he was interesting and now he's great. So now I'll be pissed if we lose Nero. The cloud of darkness was bound by Xande's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Allagan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other void scent. The cloud imprisoned us here, precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Why does he keep getting better and better? I hate that we might lose him here. I hate it. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eosia, and simply couldn't let harm befall you here. Potter. Such a bad Snape impression. Where are we? We're in hell. Unei, you're safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, there is yet hope we may fulfill our purpose. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Red flags. Red flags. Waving in the wind.
Mortals, you have dared to challenge me and now must feel my wrath.
I get to do the voice.
Did you think to destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows.
Was she beaming? Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now, whilst the cloud can barely hold her form, mayhap we can sever Xande's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the Crystal Tower and this foul place once and for all. Chrane, Guraha, you must flee. You and Doga mean to stay here? 'Tis madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the Crystal Tower. Guraha? You have one of these? Oh! There you go, confirmation. He's somewhat protected in here.
What trickery is this? Your blood! You too gain protection from Xande's blood!
There you go. I mean, this was obvious like 15 conversations ago. You are possessed of royal blood. That is why the royal eye runs in your line. No kidding. Tis a gift you have inherited, Graha. You have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. I'd thought time would consume all of Alag that was. That a man should still live with his forebears' blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line and used the highest of Allagan technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allagan, that not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this? Pray tell me. No. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Though its effects will be but ephemeral, it will bolster the Allagan presence within you. I too have the echo. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound by fate to Allag. Our part in this journey is to bury Xande's dark ambitions in the past. This was the true Unei and Doga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as this light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. So will both his eyes be red now? Is that what we're doing? Will I be correct? Let's see. Me. Yep. 2 red eyes. There you go. You must leave us as well, Nero. I'm sorry we could not live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. Oh. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. Doga, Unei, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Chrane, Nero, let us quit this place. Run!
You shall not escape me, impudent children of light.
Man, this cloud is petty. What will they do?
No, you shall not escape us. Here, Xande's blood-stained dreams of glory end.
Running across the Rainbow Bridge.
There, the glint of light.
Glint?
It grows faint. Then the bridge between realms grows fragile by the Covenant's annulment. If that light dies, we're stranded here. Hurry!
Run! Nero? I swear to God if we leave him in here. I just kept running. Nero, no! You must move! Nero, you better not stay behind. Leave me! I don't need you. If I die here, it'll be because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Allag. I am Nero Tolskeva, the man who'll yet outdo Alag and Garland. That was what you hoped to... Ah, my eye! May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you! Man, I'm advocating for leaving Nero. I mean, I strongly disagree with my character. Shit. Will he make it? Please, Nero, get through the portal. Please. Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. Oh, so he's just stubborn and needs to do it on his own. No. Oh! But how? Those damn clones did it, after all. Run. Now onwards. Run, Nero, run, damn it. Ah! Run! Please make it, please make it. This might be my favorite moment in the entire quest line. That's fantastic. You owe me, Nero. The hells I do. That's great. I love that. And we're back? From the looks of it? Are we okay? You returned, unharmed, thank the gods. The gods. When that void gate started to close, I'd never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like madmen, trying to keep the gate open, and then the chief actually went and dived in. But if you're all... So... Huh? Oh. Where are Unei and Doga? They're not... They are left behind. Sorry to say. They saved us, though. They went out like heroes. I see. I will miss those two. I will miss the two of them dearly, but I'm happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. Not true. Yeah, that is not true, my friend. Unei and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower, hence my two red eyes. Graha, yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good, then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. Yahoo! Wait, Sid's there. Oh, then never mind. I don't know why I didn't realize that Sid and Nero were right behind us. Damn. I understand your instinct, Rambros, but please, give us a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone. And Nero and Chrane are both emerged from long battle. Of course, of course. You have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell, and repair to Saint Koinak's find. And repair. Interesting. There's so many strange choices of dialogue in this game from the writers. I mean, it's supposed to be like that because it fits with the story and the game. It's just when you're not used to reading it, it can be a bit, you know, out of left field sometimes. I just have to adapt. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness, Chrane. Would that I could have been of more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Unei's blood. Huh? Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebear's dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray go on ahead of me. There is something small I would do before I return. What are you up to? I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer, Chrane. Alas, fate dictates I have one different role to play. A wish hidden for millennia and brought to light by the good people of Noah. Now finally, it is my time to see it realized. Wait, is he gonna seal away the tower and just want us to leave? So, the Allagan eye that runs in Garaha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Garaha gaining Unei and Doga's blood. Has Garaha said anything? For that matter, where is Garaha? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being, though he is still Nero. I hope we see him again. He's fun. Chrane, you say Garaha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower? I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambros! Master Rambros! 'Tis Garaha, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well, let us go and speak with these researchers, and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Chrane, please come with me. No doubt Garaha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plans to us. The big door. Still open, that's good. Go no further, my friends, the door will close ere long. Yeah. I assumed as much. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Garaha. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please come here so we can discuss this. No. My apologies, but I cannot. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friends. Just as Unei and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth is always lain with Allag, or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. Meaning? You see, not all the world perished in Xande's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Allag, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land, and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Allag's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Allag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Allag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin. But before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alags to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hell, we may never fully comprehend them. This as you say, Sid. We could wait for someone, someday, to reach the same heights as Alag, but by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did, and put the tower into a deep sleep? So that's his plan. There you go. What? You cannot mean that. I'm deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Allegans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then to greet those with the means to open the gates. So, not the next expansion. Then I'm back to knowing nothing. Great. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it.
We'll catch up with the lag. Just you wait. We'll cover all the lost ground before you even know it.
Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we could come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. Sure. I'm sure a few years is all we'll need to catch up with the most advanced civilization in history. Likely. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray keep alive our successes, and forgive us our failures. And we may meet again, my friend. The 12 keep you till then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, Chrane, I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I wake. It's very nice of you, Graha. He grew a lot in this questline. There's actually some good character development. Some a bit like too obvious like twists and turns, but good character. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancients' wish. There he goes. There goes the Catboy. Watch him close his doors. I guess we'll see him in 25 expansions. When enough time has passed. I don't know. That's it. Well, that's a wrap, everybody, on the Crystal Tower. Yeah. Nero. Crystal Tower slumbers again, then. It's too quiet for my tastes. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I'm bound to follow. Really? Huh. Guess you're free now then, Nero. A new dawn has come for me. I'm actually kind of proud of him. Hell yeah. Great character.